Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about some Black Friday deals and also my product recommendations from these brands, because I think if there is any time to do some shopping, to spend some money, it is now, because there are always so many great Black Friday specials that are actually worth it. So we're going to talk about some today. So if you guys are interested in any of that, then please continue watching. Before we hop into the video, I do want to say I'm filming this video a little early. Not every single brand has sort of disclosed what they are gonna do for Black Friday, so I'm not gonna be talking about every single brand anyway, but of course I'm just gonna be talking about brands that I love and I have interest in, and hopefully you guys will like as well. Also, a lot of the brands on this list is a little bit more expensive, because I think if you're gonna purchase something from an expensive brand, you might as well get a little deal on it. So with that being said, hopping into the first special, which honestly I think might be like the biggest one or the best deal. It comes from ODEN'S. They are having 40% off from the 26th of November to the 28th, and that is 40% off site-wide. And also my palette with ODEN'S, the Red Dragon palette, will be included in the sale, along with Tina's and Annette's palette, Giant Wolves, Hummingbird. They will be included in this sale as well. 40% site-wide. It is literally half price, pretty much. So if you guys have been thinking about picking up Red Dragon for yourself, because I know a lot of you guys were asking me if this was going to be on sale for Black Friday, and if you wanted to get it, I would highly recommend you get it now, because I feel like this is going to be the only time you can get a sale on Red Dragon or on Hummingbird, on Giant Wolves, because as you may know, affiliate codes don't work on this palette. This is the first time it's going on sale and maybe the last time it is, and 40% at that as well. It's so crazy, and I feel like our palettes are already quite affordable, so having 40% off again is a really great deal. But it's only going to be during this sale season, and you are supporting small creators in the end. This is my little baby, and you know, now that I think about it, this little journey is coming to an end, because this palette is limited edition. It's gonna be ending at the end of January next year. So if you think about it, with the end of November already, so there's only 2 months left of Red Dragon to be available. So if you guys want to pick it up, I would recommend getting it now. It's a really great deal, guys. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, 40% is crazy. Hummingbird, Giant Wolves, I can't believe it's almost over. It's so sad. I'm just trying to like soak in the moment, but it is going to be included in the sale. So of course my top recommendation would have to be our palettes, of course, but if you guys wanted to get some other things to get free shipping, I'll recommend you some other products from ODEN'S that I really love as well. I have all of my makeup here. Can you like kind of see some things? We have some spoilers, but first up, I really do love their lip products. So I have their Velvet lipstick. This is in the shade Light Peach. Let me put these down. It is one of my go-to lip colors. It is such a beautiful, like, muted peachy shade. The formula is great. It is a matte finish. It's so comfortable at that. Absolutely love these. They also have like a satin finish, but I do prefer the matte better. And then here I have their Alva matte lip stains, which are pretty much just matte liquid lipsticks, but these are really comfortable. So my favorite shades are Apricot Girl, Sweet Peach, and Red Apple. These are absolutely stunning. I'll put some swatches up here for you guys. I have worn these multiple times in my videos. I just love the formulation. I love the colors. These 4 lip colors: Perfection, Warm Tone, Rich, Muted, Terracotta, Rosy Tone. If you guys have a similar preference to my makeup style, then I think you would absolutely love these. I also really love their blushes. I'm about to just like recommend their entire lineup, honestly, because I really do love all of their products, but I do also love their blushes. I like the shades in their flower blushes a little more. They just suit my preference. So this one here is called a Little Jasmine, and then this one is called Water Lily. Don't need both shades because they are kind of similar, but the flower blushes have little glitters in there, so they're like a satin finish, as the fruit blushes, these are a matte finish. And my favorite one is Apricot Girl, which is probably the one I wear the most from the fruit blushes, but these are really nice. These are really pigmented, beautiful blushes, look great on the skin. Absolutely love some pressed blushes, am I right? I guess staying on to the cheeks, they have some highlighter palettes that I also really like as well. So I use this one a little bit more, the Soul Main palette. This one probably has a little bit more wearable shades, but the formulation on these are absolutely stunning, very metallic, high shine. You get 4 shades and you're getting it for 40% off. Such a good deal. This one is the Alva 2 highlighting palette. It's really pretty. Like, you get a really unique blue highlight in here as well. I've only actually used this shade, but I just wanted to show you this because it is just absolutely stunning. But if you wanted to get another eyeshadow palette other than the ones from our legendary Diversa collection, I would recommend the Alva eyeshadow palette. It is a 16 pan palette and you get a range of like mauve tones, but then you also get some pops of yellows in here. This is the one I use the most. I really love the metallics in here. It's stunning. I love ODEN'S metallics. They have a lot of like little micro glitters in there, which is what we also have in our palettes as well. As you can tell, absolutely love this brand. But they also have this like little brush cleaner, and if you're getting it for 40% off, it's gonna be like really cheap. It comes in a really pretty packaging, has a little white heart in the middle there, but you can just use this to like clean your brushes, like to spot clean if you just want to quickly dip into another brush, and it kind of just wipes clean your brush. This is very handy. If you can get on sale, we recommend. They also have these hair bows as well. They have it in some different shades, and honestly, if you're getting it for 40% off, it's really cheap. They have a green one and I'm like, should I just make an order and get the green bow? Because I love these. I wear these all the time. I'm wearing a headband right now, but as you can tell, like, this is just like my style. You know, it's just my style, and they have this to offer as well. So it's not makeup, but still really cute. These are all the products I would recommend from ODEN'S. I know it's a lot, but I really do like this stuff. And next up is Cosmetics, another brand that I absolutely love. So as I'm filming right now, they have not disclosed what they're doing for Black Friday, but I did scroll back to last year to see what their deal was, and it was 20% off, and I have a feeling it's probably going to be the same this year. You can get like a 10% discount if you sign up to the email, or it's like their text message service thing, so you can get 10% off, but I think 20% is probably the most you would get off Cosmetics, and they are very pricey, so I think 20% off is better than nothing. It is still pretty good. So I have some products here that I adore, I love. Possibly my most favorite product from Cosmetics. Should I say that? I don't know. I love a lot of their things, but I would say like one of their highlight products for me personally is their Heaven's Hue highlighter. Like, if I could recommend you one product to try first from the brand, I would probably recommend this because it is such an interesting formula and it's so beautiful. It's so unique. I really have not really seen this anywhere else. I've seen Kosas have something similar that I have not tried, so I can't compare, but this is such a beautiful blusher. It's like, it could be a blusher, it could be a highlighter, you could do what you want with it. It could be a bronzer. This shade Faded Clementine, if you have a very fair skin tone, this definitely could be a really warm, rich bronzer on you. I have a whole playlist on Cosmetics. I pretty much have tried all of these products on camera. I'll leave that playlist over here on this side. This is such an amazing blush. Like, I know blush really had its time this year and I'm all for it. I absolutely love this. One of my holy grail products. I have all 3 shades, but I would say Faded Clementine is just like chef's kiss. It's absolutely perfection, and I know these are expensive. I think this is $40, but this will last you like forever because it's sort of like a baked type of product, so it will last you a long time, and it's absolutely stunning. And if you can get 20% off, I would highly recommend it. It just looks so good, and for the summer or even the fall, the Faded Clementine, I can't. Like, I have no words. I really have no words. And then I also want to recommend one of their recent launches. This is the Sunscape highlighter. I got mine in the shade Clarity. It's in the same packaging and like format as the blushes, where it's that baked formula, but this highlighter, chef's kiss. It is the highlighter that I'm currently wearing on my cheeks right now. It is like very metallic, but it looks like you are just naturally highlighting, like the sun is just hitting you right. This formula is absolutely stunning and I love it. Would highly recommend this as well. I would also recommend their eyeliners too, especially the brush tip. I think the formula is really great, and I feel like this has been becoming my new favorite liquid liner. I use the brown, I use the black. I actually just repurchased the black one. So when you repurchase something, you know it's good. I should have waited for the sale, to be honest. it's okay. I love them. I love to support the brand. I also love their brow gel. This one, they have two brow gels. This one, I can't remember the exact name. Does it say on here? The brow cream. This is the brow cream. I have mine in brunette. Such an amazing brow gel. I feel like this is not talked about enough. It is so good. The wand is like very skinny, and I love that, but it holds your brow hairs up. It gives your brow hairs texture. And the next two products are for eyes, so I want to recommend their Cosmic Pearl Dewy eyeshadow. I love the shade Luna. You can see mine, like you can see the brush marks, but I love this for my inner corner highlight. It is what I have on my eyes today. By the way, I am wearing my palette today. I'm wearing Red Dragon on the eyeshadows, but then I'm wearing Luna in my inner corner with some glitters, and oof, the perfect inner corner highlight color. You could use this all over your lids as well. I have a whole video. I'll leave that linked up here as well, but this is really pretty. It's so unmatched, the high shine that you get from this. And then I also want to recommend their eyeshadow palette as well. This is very expensive too, considering you only get 6 eyeshadows. But again, because there is a special, and if you wanted to try something, I think this is a great time to do so. I would recommend Magic Hour. The look that I can get out of this is just so romantic. It is so dreamy. Even though you might look at this and you'd be like, yeah, I have some shades in my collection that look like this. I don't know, but it hits different. Magic Hour just hits different. And every time I wear this palette, I feel so good in my makeup. If makeup can make you feel like that, I think it's definitely worth it. So those would have to be my top picks from M Cosmetics. I obviously do love some of their other products as well, but these would have to be like my top recommendations, the products that I use the most, almost on the daily, really. So love these. Next, let's talk about e.l.f. Cosmetics. So their special was a little tricky, so let me read it off my notes. So from the 22nd to the 28th of November, they will be having 40% off for their loyal customers with orders over $30, and then 25% off over orders for $30. That's for everyone. But then on the 29th to the 30th of November, so for one day, they will have 40% off orders that are over $30, and you will also get a gift with purchase with this as well for that one day. So honestly, to be honest, I would recommend just purchasing it on the 29th, because I don't know how you become a loyal customer. I don't know if there's like an account system that e.l.f. Cosmetics has, or if it's like the email, because a lot of these deals will only work on like that brand's like website. So I don't purchase my products from elfcosmetics.com. I purchase my products from elfcosmetics.com.au, so I don't know what deals they're having. So a lot of these deals do apply to more international, but anyway, I think this is such a good deal. 40% off. e.l.f. Cosmetics already so affordable, so you might be getting products for like $2, $3 to be honest, if it's 40% off. So I actually did film a video earlier this year where I shared the best and worst products from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'll leave that up here, also in the description box as well. So I would really recommend you check that video out if you want to see more in detail about e.l.f. Cosmetics and what I love from the brand, because I feel like this year I've really tried a lot more products from e.l.f. But I would say my top 3 products I would recommend is the Seriously Satin lipstick. It's already a really good deal, and I can't even fathom that it's gonna be even discounted even more, you know? My favorite shade is Nectar. I absolutely love this, and it's like, you can't go wrong with this. Seriously, you can't go wrong with this. And I also have been obsessed with their No Budge shadow stick in Perfect Pearl and Champagne Crystals. This is so good as well. I'm wearing Perfect Pearl in my bottom waterline, and I have not worn any other eyeliner ever since I got these. Like, I should be working on my Project Pan eyeliner, but no. I have been wearing this. It is absolutely stunning, like, and it does not budge. It stays in your waterline. I hope they come out with these in like a matte finish, because the longevity on these is amazing. Would recommend. And then lastly, I would recommend the Poreless Putty Primer. One of my favorite primers right now. As you can see, I don't have much left, and it is what I'm wearing underneath my makeup today as well. Also, I want to quickly mention that some of these deals I found through the Cosmopolitan article they released. I was watching Kelly's video on her Black Friday deals, and she linked that Cosmo article in her description. I had a look, so they have a whole list of Black Friday deals, from makeup to skincare to hair care to everything. I'll leave that link down below, as well as Kelly's video as well. I just want to quickly mention that. And the next brand we're going to touch on is is kosas, so they also have not disclosed what their Black Friday sale is going to be. But I did scroll back to last year, and last year they had 30% off, so I have a feeling it might be quite similar this year. But kosas, I feel like, has gained a lot of attention this year because of their concealer. I feel like it was hyped for a bit, but I feel like it got even more hyped recently. So the concealer is called like the Revealer Concealer. I wear the shade 3.2. It is a really nice, like, creamy, hydrating concealer, and it definitely is one of my favorites. I really do love this concealer, so if you can get some discount on it, would recommend. I do think finding your shade is a little difficult, so let me just swatch 3.2. That is what 3.2. And then more recently, I tried their brow gel, and I would also recommend this as well. It is such a good brow gel to give texture to your brows and also just hold up your brow hairs. And other than that, I have not tried anything else from kosas, but those two products I absolutely love, and I think the brand has really well thought out products. Next up, we have Ilia Beauty. So they're having 20% off from the 26th to the 29th. This is excluding gift sets, and if you use the code REVIVE20, you will get a gift with purchase if your order is over $125. But Ilia is definitely a newer brand to me. I've only tried a couple of things from the brand. So the first thing I tried from them was their bronzer, and I really do like it. Is a bronzer that I'm wearing right now. If anything, it's just the shade range in their bronzer could do a little work, but I love the formula though. This shade is called Novelty. It is a little bit like warm, like it's very warm, actually, not a little bit, it's very warm. I wish it was just a little bit more neutral leaning, but it's still a really great formula, and if you can get a discount, get a gift with purchase, it's a really great bronzer to have in your collection. And then I recently tried these products. So I tried their liquid powder chromatic eye tint, and I've been enjoying these more. I first got the shade Sheen, and I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite. But then I got the mini size of Frisco, and I love Frisco way more. I feel like Frisco, I don't know why, it's like a little easier to use. So I got this in like a little holiday set. So I've been using Frisco a lot, so I would recommend that as well. And then this one, I've actually only tried once, so don't take it like as a strong recommendation. But the one time that I did use it, I really did like it. So this is the multi-stick, and I have it in the shade Ladybird. So you can use this as a blush, and then you can also use it on your lips as well. And I love these multi-purpose products. I use it as a blush, and I didn't find it to be patchy or anything. That is my fear with cream blushes, is patchiness, because a lot of cream blushes on my skin is always patchy, but this was not. I will say though, like, this is a very buildable product. You gotta keep building it on, but that's just the brand Ilia is. It is very natural. So if you like Cosmetics as a brand, I think you'll really like Ilia as well. And I think they are definitely rising in the makeup industry. Like, they're becoming a lot more popular. Well, in my eyes, I feel like they are. So Ilia is having 20% off. So the next brand I want to talk about is Merit. So they're having 20% off as well from November 26th to 29th. Merit is a brand that is definitely on my wish list, but I'm not going to make a purchase because I have put myself on a no buy. I'm going to purchase Pony's collab with Morphe, and then I'm done. I'm done for the year. Should I say that? Because Black Friday is coming out. Maybe I might pick up some things. No. I'm gonna no buy. I'm gonna be strict on myself and no buy after Pony's collab, which is coming out I think like tomorrow or something when I'm filming this. So I'm gonna buy her collab, and then I'm done for the year. But Merit is definitely a brand that's on my list. They give me a similar vibe to Ilia, to Cosmetics, like just the everyday girl, natural makeup, but Merit is quite expensive. So I did want to mention them and tell you guys that they are having 20% off, just in case you are interested in the brand as well. And the next brand we have is Too Faced. They are having 30% off from the 25th to the 30th of November. And if you are subscribed to the email newsletter, apparently there's like an extra little surprise there, so maybe I should sign up. But I do think it's a really great deal. So my recommendations would have to be the concealers. I recently just repurchased the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer because my one is running out, and this concealer literally holy grail concealer. Like, you can't give me another concealer I like more than this. What I also really love are their Love Flush blushes, which I think is called something else now. I have another one here. This one is a newer one. So this one is the Love Flush watercolor blush. This is the old one. They did reformulate it to this one. So this is in the shade I Will Always Love You. It is the blush I am currently wearing on my cheeks right now. They did come out with another one. This one is called California Love. So I don't really know what the deal is with this. I don't even know if this is on the American site because I got this at Mecca, and I noticed you can't get this everywhere, but if you can get it on sale, it's another product that I would recommend. These blushes are so amazing and they are extremely cute as well. And next up we have Milk Makeup. They are having 25% off from November 25th to November 28th, and you do get a free tote bag as well if you make an order, which is cool. We love a good tote bag. But if you spend over $75 you get a free deluxe Hydro Grip sample, which I do have the mini here. I wonder how smaller or bigger the deluxe sample size will be of this, but this is actually the only product I've tried from Milk. I do love this primer. I would recommend it if you wanted to pick it up, but obviously, you know, if you haven't tried it, maybe just spend $75 and then get the free sample to see if you like it, because I got mine in the mini just in case I didn't like it. But I have heard, what else is good from Milk that I've heard about? I think people like their skin tint. I think they have a skin tint that people like, and also like their blush sticks I've heard really great things about, so some recommendations there, but I'm not too familiar with Milk. It's definitely a brand I want to dive into a little more. And then we have Becky G's makeup brand called Tresluce. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but her brand is having 30% off from November 26th to November 29th. And if you have been interested in her brand, I think now's a great time. It is a newer brand at that. I've only tried her brushes and I really like them, so that's why I wanted to mention it here, because I really want to try more from her brand. Since I have been loving her brushes, I'm like, oh, maybe her other products will be good too. And I love this cobalt blue. And then lastly, I did just want to touch on ColourPop. So I don't know what their sale is going to be this year. I could not scroll back to last year, guys. Like, they post so much. I was scrolling endless and I was only like up to August 2021. So I don't know what it is. I think last year it might have been like 20% off. I'm not too sure, but they do have a lot of like bundles. They do have pretty good deals, and ColourPop already is pretty affordable. But I wanted to touch on ColourPop because probably in my next video, the video you see after this, I'm going to be sharing my must-have products from ColourPop. I did one last year where it's a little bit more in-depth than this one where I'm just like brushing over everything. I'm going to go in-depth in ColourPop because, you know, ColourPop is my brand. Well, not really, but you know, like, I love all of these other brands too, but you guys know I'm your ColourPop girl. So that video will be coming out next where I deep dive into ColourPop and share with you my favorites, because ColourPop is a really big brand. They have a lot of things, so I feel like it kind of makes more sense if I do have like a whole video to them. But anyway, it did well last year, so I'm gonna do another one, just letting you guys know my ColourPop must-have will be coming next. So with that being said, that does conclude today's video, guys. Those were some Black Friday deals on some of my favorite brands, or some brands that I want to check out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. Let me know what's on your Black Friday wish list, because I would love to know. I love a good deal as well. I know I said I'm on a no-buy, but I want to know as well. So let me know down below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, if you could give the video a thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!